name is Azila and I'm going to interview a few people around here on the question of what ways of operation does your team or you guys think is beneficial to Singapore. Okay, so I'm walking around to find a few people to interview on. Oh, I spot a target. Okay, so hi. So I met Ching Ling around this park. So I'm going to ask her a question regarding what ways of operation do you think is beneficial to Singapore?
I feel that automation is beneficial to the Singapore maritime industry because the world is ever changing, and like I come to state that everything is like automated and technology is always involved. So I feel like automation will really help with like the Singapore maritime industry.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Okay, thank you for your time.
Welcome.
Alright, I'm Azila.
Thank you. Nice
Alright,
meeting you.
bye. So hi guys, so I'm back. So after interviewing, my team came to conclusion of the following with evidence. So technology, digitalization, automation, and innovation will be beneficial to Singapore as Singapore's maritime sector has to deal with the challenging of a fast-changing global economy and growing competition in the region to maintain its leadership position. So as mentioned in the Straits Times article of Maritime Sector Roadmap to create 4.5 million in value add, make over 5,000 new jobs, Dr. Lam, Senior Minister of State for Transport for Health, mentioned that he made it clear that major changes lies ahead from port workers upgrading skills to management grappling with radical new technology. So this implies that the world will be revolving around technology as time goes by. So as of another article from the Straits Times, Roadmap to boost Singapore's edge in maritime industry, Dr. Lam, Senior Minister of State for Health, mentioned one key strategy is to build up a well-connected and vibrant international maritime central cluster. Another key thrust to drive growth through productivity improvement and innovation, particularly with the use of automation and digitalization. This again brings us to the use of technology. To drive digitalization and boost overall productivity, it is seen by the MPA that they are developing technology platforms such as the Maritime Single Window, which will be integrated with the National Trade Platform to facilitate the sharing of vessels and cargo-related information with the wider trading community. Hi Nam, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
So what capabilities does your team think the Singapore Maritime workforce needs and why?
Well, Singapore Maritime Force is critical for the economy. Hence, it is important and vital for Singapore Maritime Force to have numerous capabilities in order to stay relevant and strengthen its position amid fierce global competition. Firstly, the Singapore Maritime Force needs to have the capability to have efficient trade flow. For example, the MPA is looking into digitalizing trade and maritime documentation such as the use of electronic bill of lading. The next thing that the SMF needs is the ability to handle increasingly complex operations. That is why the Centre of Excellence to tap into the University of Singapore's port modelling and simulation. Thirdly, the SMF needs to be able to adapt to fast-changing transformation of the industry by equipping with the relevance of future skills. This is why the government is bringing in well-trained personnel into the industries. Fourthly, the SMF must have the capability to improve operational efficiency to compete with the ever-ready global competition. Therefore, the government will continue to help firms leverage, find new technologies and automation to improve operational efficiency. Lastly, the SMF must enhance Singapore's status as a key overcome mode of the global trading. The government will continue to boost the port's physical connectivity by actively anchoring and attracting shipping lines here. Overall, all these capabilities are something that the SMF needs to enhance on to continue to play a crucial part in Singapore and the rest of the world.
Hi, I'm Ting Ling, and today I'm talking about how can skills training for personnel achieve these aims. With the increasing digitalization and automation of the shipping industry, The future seafarer must master new technology as well as good seamanship. The ship of the future are based on advanced technology at all levels and will require different and more technically advanced knowledge and expertise than today's shipping, be it on board or on land. The developments of increasing digitalization and automation may offer different and improved job opportunities for the modern seafarers, as instead of staying at sea for months, they can have a job on shore. New kinds of jobs on shore might also give women more opportunities to pursue a career in the shipping industry. The Tripartite Maritime Scholarship, TMSS, aims to attract and groom high-achieving locals through the Diploma in Nautical Studies and Diploma in Marine Engineering courses at Singapore Polytechnic. Co-sponsored by the Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore, MPA, maritime companies, the Singapore Maritime Officers Union, SMOU, and the Singapore Organisation of Seamen, SOS, aims to train individuals to become seafaring professionals and eventually fill leadership positions within the industry. So with changes in technology, equipment can change very quickly, so they will need on-board training and support of computer-based training, and of course colleges need to equip themselves with the most up-to-date equipment ready for seafarers to get the right experience in their training phases. To close the gap in knowledge about technology, the industry is turning to technology. Many are embracing computer-based trainings, and examples are K-Line. LGN is already using 3D simulation to reshape safety culture, which is crucial especially when dealing with dangerous cargoes like LNG. In conclusion, as we evolve around the technology today, skills training will help keep us relevant and updated in a way to conduct our business in the maritime industry.
What is the immediate concern my team has regarding higher level jobs? Come, follow me. Based in the Straits Times article, it is stated that, quote, he made it clear that major changes lie ahead, from port workers upgrading skills to management grappling with radical new technology. The sector is in real and deep transformation over the next few years, he noted, end quote. Major changes in the industry will need skill upgrades to adapt. The changes to improve the industry may require new skills that workers and other employees do not have knowledge of. Having programs to improve skills upgrades to graduates can allow them to take up higher level jobs at an easier rate. Mistakes and blunders can be caused by the difficulty of higher level jobs. Without proper development in the required fields of education, it may cause more harm than good. It will be beneficial to have no mistakes and can be done through proper training and programs and needs the appropriate concern. High-level jobs aren't just the technical difficulty of the job. They represent the image of the company and the maritime industry as well. The requirements of image in the high-level jobs can be disastrous if not done well. To quote another sentence from the article, the IMH have an overarching vision to make Singapore a global maritime hub for connectivity, innovation and talent. That in turn means expanding the sector value added by $4.5 billion and creating over 5,000 jobs by 2025. This shows the imminent growth in the maritime industry, and it requires talent to handle a high-level job and manage other employees in the industry. Mismanagement caused by incapable higher-ups can affect the industry as a whole, as them, including other employees, will be affected by bad management. Concerns placed to train graduates to manage the growing industry that is the marine industry after many investments are put into it.
Our team has come to the conclusion that we believe that with the new technology, digitalization, automation, it actually helps in the Singapore maritime industry. So this allows the Singapore maritime workforce to be able to upgrade themselves, enhancing their capabilities. So when this actually happens, we believe that there will be skills training and probably promotions for all the staff. So therefore we end this video. Thank you. conclusion that we believe that if it so we are actually at the jetty now.
At Labrador Park.
Yeah.
And it was like hell of a ride to camp here.
Yeah.
We literally spent like 1 hour and like $6 all the way here.
Okay, I'm
Like,
coming in. Okay. Okay, you can slowly fade.
Okay, good.
Okay.
never capture that, right?
Let's see.
I think a bit like a flash. Maritime force is critical for the economy.